Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready. Go with it. 32. Hey, give me the radar.
Stafford going to put it up right away.
And his first look is incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Set. Zero. Get away. Alert.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford.
That one caught downfield by Dorsett.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Monday, 50-50.
Here's Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
40, get set. 280.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD.
So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there, turned it all around. Big moment.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Zebra.
Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Red 80. And middle. 53. Ready. Stay 50. White 7. Middle. Tonight.
Now Stafford. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now Stafford.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. 180. Hey, 70.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Set. Big 20. 180. Hey, 5-0. 59. 59. Ready, hot.
Stafford.
That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow 80. 32.
Stafford now to throw.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
280. Stay 50, stay 50.
Throwing again is Stafford. Touchdown, Rams.
Tutu Atwell.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon.
And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Don't worry. 11. Hey, why Tony? 19 Texas.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Incomplete.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
Hey. Blue 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Hey. Hey, give me radar. Hey, red.
Here's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6.
I think defensively you're okay with that. And here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston.
This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
7-7, our score after 1. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
18. That's it. 11.
Stroud looking to throw.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
18.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
18. Look hot.
Now Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Four receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7.
Set. Libra. 280. Hurry.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
46-yard line.
First run now for Kyren Williams. Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Omaha, ready, blue. Alert!
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 5.
Ready! Zebra! Yellow lady!
Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 70! Hey, 22!
Now it's Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
280! Like 7! Hey, Philo! White! Omaha, ready, blue!
They snap it to Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
At the 25-yard line.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
Lady! Middle! Hey! Hey, middle! What do you hot?
Stafford looks to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Ready! Hit! Blue 60! 0! Easy! 11! 32! Big 20!
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Davante Adams, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
18, that's it.
Here's Stroud.
Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They'll go play action here with Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 23. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, LA!
Puka Nacua.
66 yards.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Rams 21, Texans 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Another one caught by Collins.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
In motion left is Higgins. Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Stroud out of the gun here.
He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and a couple.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 19 Texans.
Stroud. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. This goes out wide from Nixon.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now a former kicker in nearby UCLA, Kaimi Fairbairn, for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
The final shot before the break, Stafford.
Finding Williams on the check down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Here we go. 118. That's right.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
11.
Stroud working out of the gun. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
All right. 118. That's right.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's complete to Dell.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future, bright.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now Stroud.
Touchdown!
Nico Collins
From 8 yards out.
And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Set. Waiting. Middle.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Waiting. 53. Ready. Fifty. 11. White.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Monday. Hey, give me radar. Lady, Omaha, remove. 22. Good on.
Here's Stafford.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
On the sneak, it's Stafford.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Throwing is Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
59. Hey, Reds. Drill right, 22.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Yellow 80. Yellow 80. 53. Ready. Big 20. White 7. 11.
Stafford now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him.
Hey, lady. 40 got. Hey, 50. 0. Hey, 70. No. Stay 50. 21. 20 hot.
Now Stafford.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Middle. Hey, 70.
Now it's Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Hardy on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 24 all.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Stroud looking to throw.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Here we go.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Mixon will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Mills.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
Hey, easy. Hey, 5-0.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Second and 10.
Zebra, ready.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
32. 22. Hey.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
57 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
At halftime, he had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Hey, easy. 53, ready. Hey.
Stafford. And got his man complete. Touchdown, LA. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
31, Texans 24.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing, Mills.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought. Down there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
What a start to the season. This has been back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To begin their next drive. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They begin the drive with Williams.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 67 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Hey, 22!
Now Stafford.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And now Stafford's going to move him around.
0. Hey, 5-0.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
11 more yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Hey, middle. 0. Hey, easy.
Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guy's going downfield to catch the ball.
they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Ready. 280. Easy, alert. 53. Ready. Hey.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Joe Mixon.
Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon
With career touchdown number 75.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. 280. $59. Hey. Hey, movement. Monday. Tonight.
Now Stafford. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
180. Omaha, ready, move. 22. $59. Hey, give me a radar.
Stafford now to throw. He hits Adams, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
250. Like 7. 20 high.
Now it's Stafford.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Set. Blue 60. Hey, easy. Middle. Hey, red. Zebra. Real right. And middle. Hey, 50.
Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 20.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Yellow 80.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready. Hit.
Now we give up the middle to Williams.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And it's good.